Good morning, and who am I speaking with right now?
Well, my name legally was changed in 2019 to 420 Jim by a great judge out there in Tennessee. And that happened in 2019. Now I need to back up just a little bit. In 2013, I was arrested for 2 counts of sales of marijuana in Farmington, New Mexico. I pissed a local deputy off. Well, when I made a complaint about him, he used the entire T2 drug task force to set me up on 2 counts of sales. And they had me dead to right. They had the snitch cop, the snitch himself. The truck was wired with audio and video. I didn't know. I thought I was helping a friend out. Long story short, 2 counts of sales of marijuana I was facing 10 years. Their problem was they must prove to me all points of the case. I only wanted 1 point proven, what narcotics and marijuana, because there is none, never has been. And instead of bringing in a chemist and proving what narcotics to the jury, they found me incompetent to stand trial. And in 2014, I just had the vision, like Mr. King had his vision, and I hit the road. And I've been to 34 states now. This is my 9th official year on the road. It officially started April 15th at Topeka, Kansas. It's stuck in. It's going to end at the prison that Lance Glor's in Oregon, or at his house if he happens to get out between now and then.
Who's Lance Glor?
He's one of our cannabis prisoners. He was a legal dispensary owner up there in Washington State, and because he went to snitch 3 of his growers to the government, they got him for conspiracy and took everything he had and put him in prison for 10 years.
Prior to legal cannabis, or?
Oh, no. I mean, he had a legal dispensary there in Washington and all. We're talking back when it was legal in Washington. But see, it's not legal nowhere. Everybody forgets it's against federal law. And all you got to do is piss off the right person, and they're coming for you. That happens to this day everywhere. Just like decriminalization is not the answer. That means it's still illegal, and people forget that. They hold a medical patent on it since 1971, yet they certify that it's no medical value by keeping it in Class 1 narcotic, which means you give up your right to bear arms as soon as you possess cannabis, card or not, under federal law. Look at all the gun stuff going around right now. I know that's why they're keeping it in Class 1 narcotic. Anybody can go to our website, 420gym.com, and help.
So, Mr. Jim 420, you don't smoke weed at all, you said?
Oh, no, I never said that.
Oh, okay,
no,
you smoke weed.
Oh, yeah, I don't carry weed or nothing. I mean, and people presume it, but no, I've smoked weed most of my life, unless, like I drove a school bus for a year. I quit smoking for that year so I could drive the bus. I'd rather be able to quit if I want or whatnot. Now, I'll be the first to tell you we shouldn't be smoking nothing. But I'm awful proud of myself. I gave up cigarettes after 40-some years, 2 years ago. Alcohol also.
So it's amazing how I was getting ready to go home. I had just got pizza, and I stopped, and I was like, cannabis? What is that? He gotta have weed on him. But then I saw it, and said, you don't have weed. You got a petition. So I had to sign the petition. This is amazing.
This is the first step, man. You know, people.
Well, it's like Virginia. I just stopped in Richmond. I go there every year. Oh, this year, everybody that come and didn't know me. But you just, what do you guys got? Everybody thought I was a mobile dispensary. And I'm like, you don't, because you got legal pot, but nowhere to buy it.
Right.
And I hate when I'm in states like that.
Right.
When I was in Washington years back, it was like that.
Now your primary mission is you're advocating for the release, for the clemency of certain
prisoners. I want all state and federal prisoners released. You know, 38 states have got some form of marijuana. When is reefer madness going to happen? When is the sky going to fall and stuff? We can prove that William Randolph Hearst named it marijuana. He started what's called today fake news. Back in the day, it was called yellow journalism. And William Randolph Hearst is the very first pioneer of yellow journalism. Just flat out lies in the news. And then the New York Times picked it up. But see, that's why they don't call it yellow journalism, because it's taken back to the pot days. Now they call it fake news. But if you print fake news,
what's yellow journalism?
Isn't that yellow journalism?
What's yellow journalism?
William Randolph Hearst.
But what does that mean? Yellow journalism. What does that mean?
Fake news. Oh. The same as that. fake news. William Randolph Hearst used yellow journalism and wrote all these stories, like how the plant is marijuana. It's not, never been marijuana. Marijuana is spelled with an H, not a J, and it's a totally different plant. He took and named the cannabis plant marijuana, and the world falls for it. This shit that you get out most expensive nowadays. It's all made for profit. Seed to grow stuff.
Right.
It's all cloned. They took all the cottonmouth out, all the munchie out, and the hive that lasted for 2 hours. Now they do have some stronger out there. But no, I miss the old weeds of '70s where you could have a 2-hour buzz. You couldn't talk because your gums were glued to your lips unless you had something in your hand. You definitely had to go get something. You know, they took a lot of the fun out, and it comes because it's all chemically grown now. Like, nothing's back to the earth. If you go to these head shops and stuff like Maggie Farms and stuff that's all organic and whatnot, you got to go to them. You can get some really decent product nowadays, but nothing like in the '70s. Nothing like it.
That's crazy.
People think I'm a mobile dispenser.
That's what it looked like. It was all. I was like,
all through Texas and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, now they got the Delta 8, so a lot of them think maybe I got the Delta 8.
Yeah. That thing is disgusting. It's just like, what is the point?
I use a lot of the Delta 8 because I love to smoke.
Right.
I was a 40-some year cigarette smoker, and I love to smoke. And if I'm in the legal state and I can have some cannabis, cool. But I carry the Delta 8, use the Delta 8 because, yeah, you don't get a...
He crossing state lines a lot.
But it satisfies your smoke.